Test 1 2, test 1 2.
Mic check 1 2.
Hey, 515 family. We're here in the studio on a Saturday night with Mr. Blake Wellington.
It's good to be here.
Blake is a drummer and singer in the rock band
Heavy Toll.
Heavy Toll. Tell us about it.
So, this is a new group. We've been around for maybe 2-3 months tops. It's a friend of mine, like I met through a coworker, and a friend who used to follow like my old band. Like we even showed up at a couple of the shows, and we've been jamming together for a little while and just kind of grooving, finding our sound. So we're really excited to get out there.
Do you do originals or covers, a little bit of both?
Right now we're working with covers just to kind of understand like where we are musically and kind of get a feel for each other, you know, get comfortable.
Sure.
So, but we eventually want to move on to originals when we're ready.
All right. Now, did you go to music school or anything like that?
So, myself, like I played the trumpet like back in like a marching band back in high school, and then to drums, like I'm like very new. Like I started playing back in 2018, just kind of messing around, like with the skins, and then just playing with friends here and there, jamming, and kind of getting like finding my own style. I've never like had any training with drums.
Okay, so with trumpet, you learned how to do some sheet music and stuff like that?
Yep, like that was very helpful for me. Like I was able to kind of learn rhythm, kind of learn like basic like music theory and such. So I was able to move that over like when I started like a band with my friend Steven. So
what are your musical influences?
So myself, like I'm a big fan of like rock artists like the Black Keys, and also into like, honestly I'm kind of like all over the place, like scatterbrained like with genres. So 1 minute I could be listening to like ABBA, like jamming out to some of that, and then
Swedish
like,
band, yes, ABBA.
And then the next minute I'll be listening to like some heavy industrial metal like Ministry. Like I even got like a tattoo of them. So, but as far as like my musical style, like I stick to like kind of like just basic rock rhythms, and then trying out different like vocal styles as to emulate it into our music.
Now with your band Heavy Toll, what are some of the cover songs that you play?
So some of the songs like we've been covering recently, like we've been trying some Alice in Chains songs like Wood. We've also done some Nirvana songs, About a Girl, some Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, and Weezer even. So.
Oh man, Weezer.
Yeah.
Which song?
It's off of their Pinkerton album. If you're familiar with the song The Good Life.
No, I'm not.
So that song, I was very like forward wanting to do as a group, because it kind of like inspired me as like coming back to like playing with another band, kind of trying myself out there again. So it was kind of like just the lyrics kind of resonated with me, and I wanted to like do that one with the group, and it's fun to do drums and sing with on top of that. So
excellent. Before your Heavy Toll band, what other bands did you play in?
Just Human Monsters. Like we were active for about 2 years. We started in 2019. It was just a two-piece band with me and Steve and Riley. Like we just like played the biggest issue was the pandemic. Like
yeah, it affected everybody's getting together. Sure.
So we were the day after when like everything started closing down, that's when we were scheduled to play a live show. But then we had to switch it around to playing live streams. So we were doing that for the longest time, and then eventually we got a bass player like in the band. Then we actually like our first live show was at Sharky's in Mount Morris. So we've been keeping it kind of local, and then kind of we expanded as far as like Rockford, and then we got another guitarist, and then a few months later like the band just kind of like dissolved. So unfortunately we didn't get to do it.
That's the way bands are. I understand.
Yeah.
I've had over the years, I can't count how many drummers that I've had come and go. I've had the same guitar player for probably 20 years. No, probably 15 years.
Okay.
Same guitar player, and he and I, we really gel well together, guitar and bass, and we both vocal, and there's a lot of chemistry there between him and I.
Yeah, 20 years, like that really like lets you understand like how they play and like kind of how to work around.
Well, about probably 15 years, but yeah, we've known each other forever.
Yeah, I respect that.
The chemistry is right, spot on. Oh, we'll make a mistake and immediately just start laughing at each other, shaking our heads, going, "Yep,
Can't tell you how many times that happened like during practice.
Don't stop the song. Like Gene Simmons says, when you make a mistake, keep strutting and act like you did it on purpose.
Yep, the show must go on.
So where have you got gigs coming up this summer? How's 2022 going to treat you?
We don't have any gigs yet. We are like open to playing though. So if there's any like venues hungry for some artists, like we'd be down.
Well,
to
right
play.
there, tell the 515 family exactly what's going on. You got a website, got a Facebook page, something for Heavy Toll, tweets, or whatever it is, your media platform.
So as of right now, we do have a Facebook page. It's under the name Heavy Toll. You can find us on Facebook, and as far as like other social media accounts, like those are kind of like in process of being made and like kind of finding out details. But yeah, we were hoping to make like a presence for ourselves like online real soon, and we'll be getting like out there live and playing for you guys. With the current lineup now, like you can find Human Monsters, the band I was formerly in, like on YouTube, like under the name Human Monsters, and then we have a Facebook group called the HM Lair. You can find some of our older stuff too. So yeah, happy hunting.
Yeah, there you go. That way, if a bar owner wants to have you come in and play, he can go and sample some of your goods.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah. So you got no gigs? All right. Well, we'll put out the word our own selves.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Now, in the future, do you think you might take your band into the recording studio?
Yes. Like.
Once, because you're doing covers now, but you're going to start with originals.
Yep.
Soon.
Yeah. Once we like get like out there live and like we get like those covers like cemented, like we have like a good size ready for a set list, we're going to start making those originals, playing them live, seeing how they like how the audience perceives it, and then take it back like that feedback with us, and then eventually make an EP out of it. So
excellent. Now, even though you're doing covers for everybody to get to know each other, are you writing originals in the background?
Like it's kind of like a subconscious like writing right now. Like it's nothing like cemented yet, but like I've been working on some lyrics. And like I know John, like he has like some stuff he wants to bring to the band practice, and like kind of see like John like himself, he's like got some like metal influences.
John, guitar, bass,
lead guitarist.
Okay.
So he's got some stuff that he's been working on, ready to like bring to the group, and we will be kind of like overviewing it, see if it works for us, because like he's like probably the biggest metalhead out of like the three of us right now. Like I'm kind of scatterbrained, and then Paul, like our other guitarist, he has like some taste kind of in ska. He has some taste in like grunge, and like a little bit varied as well.
Where do you guys rehearse?
We rehearse at my place in Oregon. So Paul will be commuting like all the way out from Dixon, and then John will meet us like on from Chesney Park. And we get together in my place, we jam for a little while, like we kind of run through the covers, like we run through like other ideas and such. So
well, maybe down the road we'll have you come over here and jam on my little studio.
that sounds like fun. Yeah, wouldn't mind trying that out.
Absolutely. And you sing and play drums.
That's correct.
And I've seen some footage. You stand up and play the drums while singing?
Mm-hmm.
What encouraged that?
So, and like the funny thing was, back in Human Monsters, like I started off like even like in some of the live streams that unfortunately they got deleted, but like I started out like as like just sitting down, the traditional like drummer, and then I decided to change my setup and like try standing up and drumming, and it just seemed to really gel with me. Like I really love like the freedom of motion. Like I can kind of get better like audience interaction, like standing up and kind of playing in like singing into the mic. And then a couple other things, like I really, it's kind of like different like from other bands you see like locally, so it kind of helps us kind of like have like.
So visually, you're trying to do something different.
Visually, I'm trying to do something different. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, nice. All right, we're going to take a break right now. We got Blake here in the studio. We're going to take 5 minutes, and we'll be right back.
See you in a bit.
All right, we took 5 minutes. We're here with Blake from the band Heavy Toll out of Oregon, Illinois.
That's me.
All right, so aside from playing in a band, what kind of hobbies do you have? What are you into?
So I got a couple of hobbies. I'm really into chess. I've been playing for a good while, probably close to 8 years. Started playing back in middle school with my brother, and then
Chess. That's an interesting board game. Very strategic.
Yeah, very strategic, and unlike most board games, it feels like a fresh experience every time you play, and it feels like you got to use a lot of brain power to really tap into winning. It's and you find that niche community that really loves playing the game, and you can. And when you go up against better players, it can be pretty daunting, but you really learn a lot.
Now, you in a chess club, or you just go to the local library and play with a bunch of dudes?
I actually used to have my own chess club at one of my.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at one of my jobs, I work at the Byron Public Library part time. They kind of hired me just to get the chess program. It was
really?
Yeah, it was kind of funny. Because after I graduated high school, I had I was reaching out to graduates and some team members just to hey, come to the library. They have boards here. We can play a little while. And then I've been on and off doing the program, and it's been, we would get attendance between sometimes one person to even 12 people. So a lot of fun just trying different games with different people. So
What was the name of your chess club?
Chess enthusiasts. We had a Facebook group for a while, but it might be archived by now. So just because of inactivity.
So you don't do it no more.
Yeah. With that group of people, no. We're looking to they kind of want to relaunch it back in when the summer comes, just to try to boost attendance. But right now it's just kind of on a hiatus. So.
Okay. Did you do any chess tournaments?
There's a group out of Rockford. They've hosted a couple of tournaments that I was a part of. Some inter-chess activity between Rockford and Oregon and such. Back when I was on the team back in high school, we even went to state the 4 years I was in school. So that was a lot of fun. Just being in the big room in Peoria, just seeing all these different people that love this that hobby, and just playing with them and trying your best to win. So
that's very interesting.
Yeah. So
any of your bandmates into the chess with you?
Sadly, no. Otherwise, we'd probably be spending more time playing chess than writing music.
Well, it might be a blessing that they're not into it. Yeah, keep that away from the band. Otherwise, they'd be all distracted.
Business versus pleasure.
Yeah, do a song, play a game. Do a song, play a game.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for coming in tonight, Blake. We're going to wrap this up. Let everybody know once again where they can hear your music, and this young man's band is looking to start playing some shows, so everybody jump up on him.
Yep, you can find me on my former band's work on YouTube, under the name Human Monsters. The current band I'm in, Heavy Toll, we have a page that we generated pretty recently that you can check us out there, and stay up to date with our stuff, with all of our stuff, and we will be playing with you very shortly, and we're very enthusiastic and ready to hit the stage.
Sounds like you guys need to jump up on Heavy Toll, have him play at your local show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're more than welcome. Thanks for coming in, Blake.